Consent. We're expected to teach our children all about consent and how to respect the consent of others as they grow into adults. But we are led to believe it is entirely acceptable to breach that consent throughout their childhood. You see, listening to and respecting a child's autonomy isn't just reserved for the PDAs among us. It should be respected regardless of our neurology. It shouldn't be reserved for the gentle parenting crowd or for those that are considered to be too soft on their children. How are we meant to listen to our gut feelings as adults when our gut feelings are ignored throughout our childhood? Even when we respect our children's need for autonomy at home, when we allow them to have a say, when we then send them all to school, knowing that this will not be respected, knowing that someone who, at the start of the academic year, doesn't even know who our child is, will strip them of their right for autonomy. Time and again, they will put our children in a position that leads them to question their inner voice way before they have even had the chance to develop that inner dialogue that will be so vital to their sense of self. If they are hungry, they can't eat. If they are thirsty, they can't drink. If they need the toilet, they can't go. If they are ill, they need to push through. If they are scared to leave their parents, they are forcibly separated. As the fear increases, that separation often involves staff manhandling our children, something that is so accepted in school, but would be physical assault if it was administered to adults. These staff members will ignore the children's screams, ignore the harrowing sound of their distress, because they will be fine once you leave. So we allow this abuse. We allow physical and emotional abuse of our children. In these times, we are teaching our children that their voice doesn't matter, that their pleas to be heard will fall on deaf ears. We teach them more in these times than our words have taught them their whole lives. Because in these moments when they are most scared and most vulnerable, we are teaching them that their pleas to be rescued will be ignored. That if they just stop making noise, stop protesting, everything will just be fine. The turmoil will be over soon. The floodgates that are open right now will close once more. Now, please explain to me how our children are meant to go on to find healthy relationships in their adult years, how they are meant to implement healthy boundaries with those around them, how they are meant to listen to their gut, to trust their own instincts. Please tell me how they are meant to find their voice when they are scared and afraid. When they are in the most vulnerable positions in their adult lives, how on earth are they meant to stand up and be brave? How on earth are they meant to withdraw their consent or to say no? When they spent their formative years knowing that if they could just stay quiet, if they could just hold it in, the grown-ups would step away, release their grip, let them out of the restraint they should never have used in the first place, unlock the door of the room they are locked in, free them from whatever restrictions they have placed upon them to silence them. And we wonder why so many adults struggle to maintain healthy boundaries, to spot abuse, or why so many of us have been abused and just not fought back.